Hello everyone and welcome to a new stream. We are now at part 20 of Endtown. We are in November 16, 2016. So we are closing up on 2020, getting there soon. First of all, welcome to the stream and hi everyone. I'm trying to find all the things I need. Boom, copy web thingy. Okay, now it should be good. Hey! So again, hello. And first of all, a huge thank you to Swode with the donation 10 bucks and the message, no stream today, sad face. Almost. I'm still 15 minutes before it's midnight here in Norway, so I'm still good, still on the clock. I had to apply for a job and the time was running low, so I had to focus on that for a little bit. But job has been applied to. I am now ready to stream and yeah, I'm ready to go. So, welcome to the stream everyone. Welcome San Kuhn, the Icarus Walt, Pinion, Eddie Nelson, Pretty Please No, and Samuel Sakrinson and Skotki. Today we are gonna be continuing off where we left off yesterday. So, I'm gonna set a little timer. Here we go. Boop. She's happy. And then... oh no. Oh. She has big crush on Wally. But Wally is already in a relationship. Oh no. You aren't the real Holly, are you? A decoy. I suspected as much. She looks over again. She cries. Holly disappears. He looks up. The whole ship disappears. Oh no. Hello. Holly is gone. Everything is gone. Everything but this. Weird code language. What is it? I don't know. It was inside the Holly decoy. Is it real? It's real. Aluminum, I think. Pills? Looks like an army survival kit. I'll bet some of these pills are concentrated food. There are some tools in there too, and some kind of liquid in vials. There, Wally. You will never know how painful it is for me to write this letter, knowing how much it will hurt you. I want to hold you close and tell you that everything will be okay. But I can't allow that to happen. The chase must end here, for both of our sakes. You couldn't be here to rescue me forever, Wally. Eventually you'd be asleep, or away, or your grip would slip. It would only have to happen once. It's better this way. No guilt, no shame. You get to live your life, and I get to live mine. Fantasies perhaps, mental impressions, dreams. But that's what we all are. Dreams that dream themselves. You probably won't understand my decision, so please keep this in mind. We both know that appearances can be deceiving, but only if we let them. And that's the choice that each of us makes every day of our lives. You have saved my life and time again, Wally. And now, I must do the same for myself. I will love you. Always. Kept Holly Hollister. Happy smile. She took the blue pill. Everyone. She'd rather be in the simulation. I can't believe she's really gone. I'm sorry, Wally. I know you love Holly very much. It wasn't enough. It was never going to be enough. I can't measure up to everything she had lost. At least she's found it all again. At least she has that peace. But, Wally, it's all an illusion. One taken from her own mind, willingly. Who can blame her when the real world has so little to offer? Red sun. Well, it never specified if the ship had to live on good or bad memories, it just said it needed emotions. And I guess if you can control it in some way or another, it's possible. Thank you very much to Sebi Animations who donated $1, and the message, is this the first dono? I guess it's the second one, considering Swode donated before the stream even started. That's some advanced. That's advanced donating. Wally? Yes, Kirby? There are so many illusions. I can't be sure what was real. When we were up on that building, and we jumped, and flew, and we... that wasn't all an illusion, was it? Not all. No. Not all. And so they lived happily ever after, with certain major qualifications. But here Monday, kids, when we begin the story of the giant rat of Whoa, hold on! Wally can't move on from Holly just like that. It's wrong! Why no, Holly dropped him. She even tried to hurt Chick. Kirby's an idiot. You're an idiot. Takes one to know one, lizard lover. I'm more of a flask guy myself. The heck? This is getting meta. Hey you! You shouldn't be smoking. You shouldn't be smoking cigars around those kids. Don't worry, Doc. It's not real. It's a bubblegum cigar. Horse shit! I can smell it, you fool! I can see the smoke! Well, of course. It's tobacco-flavored bubblegum that I've lit on fire. It tastes awful if undercooked. We need to talk. Yes, we do. I've been watching you unfold your little saga for weeks now. Yes, I know. Yeah, I imagine you would. Tell me, how much of that story is true? You were there. Not for all of it. Your part was accurate, wasn't it? Why wouldn't the rest of it be? One damn bean in a bucket of crap doesn't make the whole thing edible. Maybe you just want me to believe that the entire story is the truth. If you accept the notion that I'm willing to deceive you, then why bother asking me for verification? Because I would prefer a lie I can live with. Holly could never accept the aftermath of World War III. She had everything she'd ever wanted. And the war took all of it. Dead husband, dead world. The mutation-induced abortion. The mutation-induced abortion did so much damage. No more children. She shut herself away for ages, and then turned around and burned through half a dozen relationships in 2 years. Always searching. And despite it all, I still never believed that she could leave without so much as a goodbye. Marks, there is one way you could prove the truth of your story. And what would that be? Bring Holly back to me. You want me to bring Holly here? You heard me? And what makes you think I can do that? Don't take me for a fool, son. Professor Mallard has told me quite a bit about what you're capable. So has Holly. Something about opening holes in space, instantaneous travel. There are dozens of witnesses. Wherever Holly is, I know you can simply reach out and bring her here. You have the ability. Use it! It's always the same, isn't it? Always the same. Perform a few crummy inter-reality parlor tricks and suddenly everyone thinks you're a god. Well, I'm not. And neither are you. So leave well enough alone. You refuse to bring Holly back to me, or bring me to her. Absolutely. You're telling me she's dead. I'm telling you no such thing. Then why the hell won't you do this for me? Doc, Endtown needs you. You are where you have to be, and Holly is where she has chosen to be. You have two options: believe the story or don't. The outcome remains the same either way. It's for the greater good, Doc. To hell with the greater good! I want my daughter back! A very Merry Christmas. Smooch. Dr. Chase didn't respond as he has before. No, he's usually grudgingly pragmatic. It's a bad omen. If you had lied, perhaps. A happily ever after for Holly. If Doc's demands for proof. Bring her here dead, he's ruined. Bring her here alive, she commits suicide. Bring him to her, Endtown loses her doctor. No, he'll cope. I hope. I just had to do a big brain think to understand what was happening. You could have avoided telling me the story altogether, of course. Funny, stories can liberate or imprison. Each listener decides. Try to deny them that choice, and there's no longer a purpose in telling stories. Got another donation from Scottkey with the message: who needs to go ask NordVPN for a sponsorship or investing in Alpha and Omega stocks when you have Scottkey? Uwu. Thank you very much, Scottkey, with the donation. 113.13 bucks. I really appreciate it. So, yeah. Oh no. What is this? A pig is running. people are missing, it seems like. Oh shit. Crap. Okay, chat, I have to do a big question. This next story arc is actually pretty epic. So I feel like this should be a starter with a couple of other friends and people. Because I have actually read this part as well. There's so I don't remember the previous story arc at all, but I do remember what's coming next, and I do know that that's probably gonna be really good to read with a couple of other people. So, I ask you chat, should I find some other comic and read for the next 30 minutes or so? Something cute, fun and happy? Or should I take this on myself? I'm asking you, because I don't know how to pick these things. The next story arc is pretty good, so it's very easy for someone who's new to understand what's going on. If that makes sense. So I'm just gonna try to find something else while I wait for responses. I'm gonna do Googling on a different tab just in case. Hey, we can wait for the next day when you have friends. That's a beautiful message. Another comic, okay. A Q&A, sure, I can do a Q&A. Meanwhile, I will try to find a comic while the questions comes in. So yeah, that was the story arc of Holly and Wally. It ended a bit sadly. They broke up. I wish they could have, remained, or at least, I feel like there could have been a lot of well-written drama with the whole oops, two people, I'm in love with both of them. I feel like it's possible to do them well written. There's also a lot of like really shit versions of that kind of stuff though, so This was how it ended. I'm trying to think of things to read on stream. My brain is so dead. What can we even read? Come on, brain. Big brain time. There's this comic of people. I'm just gonna Google it, furry comics, and hope it shows up. Oh no, that was a bad decision. Fish police, hidden shit. Oops, not that one. Oh, I haven't even read Poppy Opossum on this stream before. Oh my god, that's the next one. Definitely. Poppy Opossum is beautiful. I'm trying so hard to like find the right one. Okay, here we go. We have comic. We have bunnies in the comic. That's beautiful. Oh no, this is Reed. You know what? Screw it. We are now gonna read this comic about this bunny and this other creature. The music is loud, Jesus Christ. It was a perfect Princess Carrie, straight out of a romantic movie. I watched him as he gallantly held the Prince of Venezuela in his tiny, yet strong arms. His slender figure, contrasting with the size of mammals that were surrounding the cave where she had been held captive in the last 48 hours. It was perfect. And absolutely disgusting! Alright, it's not actually properly fit for the page, goddammit. Let's do this. Boom, now it's on the page. Go to gallery. Okay, it didn't intrigue me, the story, so I'm sorry. Sketches. Ah, okay, I see. We are going on an adventure. My favorite wig? I rather like this one with the bowl haircut. Oh, also, the wig I'm wearing right now is my second favorite. Pants are pretty cute, I suppose. Ah, it all started when I saw the stupid hare in the firing range. He was practicing with his gun. With his very gun, a Tokarev TT-30. The moment Jack handed it to me, I just knew that I and Taki were meant for each other. It was love at first touch. Right, Taki? Oh wow, that's a lot of woo-woo. Is that what you tell around, Mr. Savage? I'm so confused over how this functions. Tell her, is that what you tell around, Mr. Savage? That I am one of your manifold conquests? Are you so eager to die, you delusional fool? Wouldn't dream of it, even in my wildest fantasies, Mrs. Walker. Okay. Ooh. Oh shit, oops. Breakfast? She doesn't have any. Another bad habit to add to the list. What? Why did you answer in my place? That was supposed to be a question for me, you stupid hare. Of course I had. He's a damn lover boy. He basically flirts with every female he meets up with. Especially with the smaller and cuter ones. He's awful. What are you talking about? Lover boy Casanova? And when did you get the microphone anyway? And you should see how he looks at the bunnies. Not like I care in the slightest. But I find his Casanova attitude really despicable. Oops, it was difficult to understand how this was supposed to be read. Shut up, you monster! You aren't in any position to argue. And I needed the microphone to insult you more proficiently. Jack's Merry Little Christmas. Okay, good. Let's see if we can find it. Dashboard, storyline. Jack Savage, Merry... Okay, yes. I have now found the comic. Is this safe for work? It seems safe for work, I hope. Is this the first one or is this the last one? Oops, yeah, it's semi-safe for work, it seems. Okay, this seems to be where it begins. Okay, let's go. Again, I need to adjust to... the new comic platform. I can't scroll down, so I need to have it centered. Hello, that boy Brian. Okay, we are back on track to reading this comic, which is a completely different comic. Okay. We start out with some swag looking motherfucker And the bunny is like, ah, hello. And then he goes away. And it looks like the smug motherfucker notices the bunny. Boop. Busy as always, aren't we? But Christmas is coming. I hope you have some hot date in your schedule, Cotton Pad. You know I'm perfect. You know perfectly well that I'm not interested in those things, Maria. Can't believe that. Can't believe that. A beauty like you, not interested in in love. You have some dangerous curves there. Sandkun, I am getting some fishy vibes here. Can you confirm? Is this comic safe for work? I assume it is. I assume it is PG-13 or something. You have some dangerous curves there, but you don't care in the slightest. What a waste. Just... fuck off face. You know, I'd gladly give them to you if I could. Ah, so you really are one of those who have the means, but not the know-how. No wonder Bunny Boy sees you as a puppy more than a mature vixen. Oh, what the heck is this? A puppy? Then what is he? Then what is he? An embryo? Hey. You underestimate him, Cotton Pad. You see, he's actually more clever than he looks about that. Well, what is that? Ah, come on, sweetie. Jack is a male. Whatever you want to admit it or not, and like any self-respecting male, he appreciates the female body, especially if they're, you know, daring. Well, I never said I'm not daring. It's just that I'm not very interested in, you know, that kind of stuff. Yes, very much. That is a big danger when it comes to these comics. I am gonna hide your message because I don't want that type of message to be in my Christian comment section, but yes. So you don't care that he flails to see your feminine beauty? Doesn't it irritate you, Cynthia, that he doesn't think you're a grown-up female? Well, it's his fault if he thinks this way. I can't help it if he has no why. But wouldn't you like to change his mind? I mean, how can you tolerate his ignorance? It's absolutely outrageous. Of course I'd like to change his mind. Just to see his stupid face when he realizes blunder. Not like that. You know, I care about him. Hey, you got guts after all. Good girl. Shall I give you some advice? This is getting more questionable by the second, but sometimes that's what you must. Sometimes you must just commit and see what happens. What's inside that bag? Oh, just your training suit. Oh, I see. That seems accurate. You didn't forget your deal, right, Maria? Those pictures have got to go. That sounds weirdly disturbing. Of course. A deal is a deal. Actually, why don't you erase them yourself? Here's my phone. It's all yours. Oh, okay, never mind. Thank you. Yeah, I don't like this lad. I don't think I like this pink hair lady. She seems a bit manipulative. Nice idea. At least I'll know they won't spread. Wait, no. Nice idea. At least I'll know they won't spread. They couldn't. Too bad this phone has an automatic backup. You're so naive, Cotton Pad. It's almost heartwarming. Okay, I definitely hate this person a lot. Right now. Ah, but in the end it was all for nothing. This stuff is no use. I can't stun Bunny Boy with it. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to go to plan B. Hehe, Bunny Boy. Look at what I got for you. What do you think? ... You're speechless, huh? Seeing Cynthia Walker in such revealing... She's not Cynthia. Gosh. What the heck? The vixen's hips. They look nothing like Cynthia's. Her hips are much more soft than this. Also, the tail in this picture isn't nearly as fluffy as Cynthia's ones. Moreover, I'm not too sure about the chest. But given the overall mediocrity of this Arctic Vixen's model... What the heck is this? It's probably just as fake as the rest of her body. Yep, definitely. Cynthia's breasts is probably more... horny face. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. Those eyes aren't just for show after all. No, that was... Oh, you don't have to explain anything, Mr. Savage. You got this wrong, O'Connor. I was just comparing Walker's body structure with that of the vixen in the picture, and... looks... Oops. Well, seems like this bunny person this is very rude conduct. I do not agree with the messages being sent in this comic. You don't creep on photos without people's consent. Oops. There. Pull yourself together. I really wish I could send it to you, but I made a teeny weeny promise to our sweet cotton pad. So I can't just spread her beauty and grace for free, but if you want, I can sell it to you. I'll give you some special price. How about that? ... I don't think it would be very ethical. Yeah, I agree. Don't think it is. What? 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 That wrecked meerkats? Howdy, bunny boy. What the heck? Your reaction yesterday was priceless. So, here's your reward. I took the liberty of adding some extra effects to the picture. You don't mind, right? Of course not. How could you? Have a merry little Christmas, Jack. Unwrap me. Heart. Kisses. Yes, this was certainly an experience. I'm not entirely sure I understood it. I mean, it seems like she wanted to, like... okay, yeah, so those pictures were taken right here. Sort of with the consent. I'm not sure if those were... She consented to it being shown, though, so... yeah, I don't... I am questioning a lot about this comic. But yes, there we go. That filled up the time. I couldn't stream for... Just Like the Moon is another good comics from O'Clock's art. You need to read the comics and stories in order to understand it. Yeah, I can see that. It seems like the art in it is very good and like sweet and stuff. Being yeeted into this was a bit questionable, though. Yes, I am questioning this lady in particular. She doesn't seem very nice at first glance. But yeah, I can't stream for too long today because I'm trying to find words. Heck, how do you words? But yeah, this was another comic. I have never read this, actually. I've never heard about this thing at all. And I love hearing about new comics, especially when it's PG. This one was a little bit on the edge, but I assume it will continue to be somewhat PG at least. So yeah. Thank you all for coming and joining this short stream. I know it's a bit short, but that's life sometimes. Tomorrow should be better, I hope at least, and it should be at 9 p.m. So I hope you all be there. You all will be there if you have the time, of course. And not only that, I hope you all have a great day, or night, or midnight, or whatever it is where you're at. And of course, a huge thanks to Skotki and Sebi Animations and Swode for the donations. I really, really appreciate it. And hey, next we will be tackling more Endtown, and this, I promise that the coming Endtown I think is really, really good, so I'm gonna hype that up a little bit. Because it is actually, I do really think it's a very good thing, good part of the comic, and I really want to read it with a couple of people. So yeah, I didn't know it was that close. If I had known, I would have read to the end yesterday and tried to get people for today, but I legit didn't know what would happen next. So that's life sometimes. So yeah, I know I've been talking for a lot now. I'm trying to compensate for the short time that the stream is going on and the lack of Endtown. We read Endtown in like half of this, and then a different comic in the other half. But hey, more inspiration, more influences to take on, and yeah, again, I'll see you around. And again, I hope you all have a great day, you beautiful, beautiful creatures. Okay, bye bye everyone.